Hello everyone, I'm Sinisha Lozo, working renewable energy. Our industry faces challenges like delays, fossil fuel lobbying and nuclear comeback. Yet, we remain the best choice for the future energy supply. To showcase this, I'm making a film traveling across Denmark to celebrate our industry, its expertise, and the people driving it, past, present, and future. In this first episode, I'm exploring our history to see what we are made of. Where did it all begin? Well, the cradle of the wind industry lies in a small town outside Vejen called Asker.
Dante once said, "From a little spark may burst a flame." This is where it all started, where the wind technology was born, thereby planting the seeds for the great wind industry that started as a Danish dream but became a global dream. And the man who planted those seeds was Poul la Cour, also known as Denmark's Thomas Edison.
Poul la Cour was a teacher, inventor, and visionary who lived and worked here in Asker, now home to a museum honoring his legacy. In the 1890s, la Cour became the first in Denmark to develop a wind turbine capable of generating electricity. He discovered that turbines with fewer blades were more efficient and could spin faster than those with multiple blades. To stabilize wind turbine power output, la Cour invented the cradostat, a voltage-regulating device. Patented in 1892, he made it freely available to advance wind energy. La Cour also tackled energy storage by using wind power to produce hydrogen through electrolysis, separating water into hydrogen and oxygen. His approach anticipated today's hydrogen energy storage system. Beyond inventing, la Cour founded a folk high school to share his vision. One student, Johannes Juel, joined at 17 by lying about his age. In 1957, Juel built the Gesser turbine, the first three-bladed wind turbine. Reliable and lasting 10 years without self-destructing, the design proved the potential of wind energy and became the blueprint for modern turbines. Together, la Cour and Juel transformed wind into a lasting energy source, laying the groundwork for today's wind energy innovations. However, this new energy source wasn't initially backed by the state or corporations, but embraced by passionate teachers and students at a Danish high school. They had no background or experience in the field. Their dedication led to the creation of the world's first modern wind turbine. Still operational today, I traveled to Ulfsborg to meet Elmer, who was a part of this historic event, and to hear the story of the Tvindkraft turbine.
So Elmer, you were a part of this historic event. It's a big honor to meet you. Can you tell us a little bit about why did you people, the 400 students and teachers, decide to begin this amazing feat?
Yeah, but of course, in the first place, in 73, we had an oil crisis, which meant that the oil prices went through the roof, quadrupled or something like that. And then the government had a plan to start to use nuclear power, which we thought would be a really bad idea. So we would like to prove that wind energy could actually be an alternative. And we built Tvindkraft, and it was planned to last for 6 months. And we had a very, very simple starting point where we should make hot water. And then the whole project evolved because many people were involved. For instance, a guy called Krabbe from Denmark's Technological High School. He was part of developing the whole system with a frequency converter, which helped us a lot. And he was also instrumental in that we got the whole thing going. But the whole setup is actually, it's a little crazy because it's made out. We had a windmill team which were building the windmill, and they were in contact with all kind of experts from all over the country. So that every time when we meet people here, they have a stake in the windmill. There's so many Danish people who have a stake in this windmill. So we think that it's actually the Danish people's windmill because even the Air Force have been involved. They have provided a mobile hangar for building the wings, and as I said, Krabbe and his students, 12 students from Denmark, from DTU, they were part in developing the whole control system and the frequency converter. So without that, it couldn't be done. And then, of course, it takes financing. And the fact that the teachers in the schools have common economy, that was the base for that it was possible. Because you can imagine what happens, you go to the bank and say, I want to build the world's biggest windmill. Who are you? I'm a farmer. Good. So here we give you 7 million kroner so you can do the project. So I doubt we would get that.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, and also considering that the government and perhaps other influential companies didn't believe in wind technology at that time. So it's truly an amazing fit that you guys have accomplished here. So on behalf of all the industry and Denmark and the world, truly thank you. Where was the first shot taken?
Yeah, it was here because we should dig out, and then we met everybody who was here in Tvind. And most had a spade or a shovel, and as we ran out of spades and shovel, I got a spoon. So I was standing exactly here, and then 1, 2, 3, we took the first shot, and we were ready to take off.
And did you know when all you guys, all 400, took the first shot, did you know what you would start? You basically started the revolution.
We knew we would do something really great. And it became far more important than we had actually thought in the beginning. Because we had an idea that if we could make a model, if we could prove that wind power actually works, it's actually a serious source of energy which can be used, then we could create a model here, big-scale model. And we had a dream that one day we would see 100 windmills. And today we have 5,643, I think it is, in Denmark. So, and even we dreamed on a good day, you know, we might be able to produce 10% of the energy in Denmark by wind power. And nowadays, you know, it's sometimes on a good day, it's 150.
So you could say that the Danish dream became a lot bigger.
Yeah, it became, in reality, it became bigger than we had actually expected. So, and that's the elevator, which they actually modified and changed it into, changed the shape so that it fits inside the tower. You just need a helmet.
Yeah.
To find the spare part.
Understand it.
All this, that's for the pitch system, which is running on nitrogen and hydraulic system. So there's a lot of, unfortunately, it's a little more interesting to see when it's rolling. This is the axle they took from Rotterdam.
That's the one from Rotterdam, no?
60. And then you have, here you have the gearbox.
From
750 liter of oil. Well, let's see which way the wind blows.
So I'm standing on the top of the first modern wind turbine, the mother of all modern wind turbines. Right now there are around 350,000 turbines around the world, and this is the first one. Today we have seen what these amazing people at Tvind started. They started a wind revolution that spread to the world and made Denmark famous for wind turbines. And we see the first one. It is us who works in the industry now that are forwarding their legacy, the legacy that was created here today. To anyone doubting the renewable energy sector, just because of temporary challenges, we can only say, we are Danish, we are not finished, we have just begun. Paul Lacour's and Johannes Juel's inventions was used by the people of Tvin to create the first modern wind turbine. And they gave the technology results back to the people of Denmark. Learning by doing, innovation, resilience, teamwork, and humbleness is the pillars that created the Danish wind industry and inspired the entire world and showed that wind energy was to be taken seriously. With these foundations, let's see how the wind industry continues to develop in Denmark as innovation is developing all the time.
In the next episode, I will visit industry pioneer and legend Henrik Stigsdal and Siemens Gamesa's amazing recyclable blade team, and the Østerild Test Center to explore innovations and debunk wind industry misconceptions.